CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts. I'm Christopher Cruz in Washington. President Trump has just made a startling announcement on social media. Here's CBS's Michael Wallace.
Trump says he is ordering the deployment of 2 nuclear submarines near Russia due to what he calls the highly provocative statements of Dmitry Medvedev. Earlier this week, Medvedev criticized Trump's foreign policy. Trump responded by telling him to watch his words. Medvedev then said Trump should watch the TV series The Walking Dead and referred to Russia's system for automatically launching a retaliatory nuclear strike.
It's not clear if the submarines are nuclear-armed or just nuclear-powered. A surprisingly weak jobs report from the Labor Department has Wall Street reeling today. Your CBS News business reporter Jason Brooks.
Even more glaring than the softer-than-expected gain of 73,000 jobs in July are downward revisions to May and June that slashed 258,000 jobs, leaving a combined gain of only 33,000 jobs for the 2 months, the weakest 3-month gain for the economy since the pandemic erupted in 2020.
The Dow is now down 1.5%. President Trump has raised the tariff rate on imports from Canada to 35% effective today. CBS's Elizabeth Palmer says it's Americans who could suffer.
Canada supplies a huge amount of aluminum to the U.S. In fact, it's the largest supplier. That will be tariffed. And so anything in the States built with Canadian aluminum, manufacturing, aircraft, for example, those prices will rise for U.S. consumers.
U.S. Envoy Steve Witkoff and the U.S. Ambassador to Israel Mike Huckabee were in Gaza today in response to reports of mass starvation there. Your CBS News Middle East reporter Courtney Keeley.
He was escorted by IDF forces along with the U.S. Ambassador Mike Huckabee. Now, Mike Huckabee did speak about the trip, and he praised the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation for their work there, but that's not what we're hearing from other aid groups, other people on the ground, or obviously anyone inside Gaza.
The Corporation for Public Broadcasting has just announced it will close on September 30th. President Trump's tax cuts and spending bill eliminated funding for the organization. The top story of the hour, in a social media post, President Trump says he's ordered the deployment of 2 nuclear submarines in response to what he described as provocative comments from a former Russian president. We don't know if Trump was referring to nuclear-armed or merely nuclear-powered subs. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has just retweeted the president's post. Less than 2 hours before the close of trading on a difficult day on Wall Street, the S&P 500 down about 1.75%, NASDAQ down almost 2.5%. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 65 degrees in Oakland, California.